In today's lesson, we'll be learning about perimeter of composite figures. Perimeter is the distance around a 2D shape. As mentioned beforehand, determining the perimeter of a triangle and a circle are a little bit more complicated. Circumference is just another way of saying the perimeter of a circle. A circle can be described by its diameter or its radius. The radius is half the diameter, or you can think of it as the diameter being twice the radius. You can determine the circumference of a circle using the equation 2 pi r, or you can use pi d. It doesn't matter which equation you'll use, you'll get the exact same answer. In our first example, we need to determine the perimeter of this composite figure, which appears to be made up of a square and a half circle. Where is this half circle, you might ask? Well, it is right over here. Since this figure appears to be a square, we know that all four sides must be the exact same length. Which means this up here is going to be 4 centimeters long, and this over here is also going to be 4 centimeters long. However, determining the length of this half circle is going to be a little bit more difficult, so I suggest looking at this half circle on its own. Now that we have this half circle on its own, we can work on determining the length of this half circle, which is really just half the circumference of a circle. I'm going to be using the equation c equals pi d since the diameter is given to us. It is 4 centimeters. Next, I'm going to replace some of my variables with my known values. I don't know what c is. I know that pi is 3.14, and I know that d is 4 centimeters. When I simplify this, I'm going to get around 12.6 centimeters, and that would be the circumference of this circle. However, this is not a full circle. This is a half circle. Therefore, you want to take this circumference and divide it by 2. Therefore, the length of this half circle is actually 6.3 centimeters and not 12.6. Looking back at our original diagram, we now know the length of this half circle to be 6.3 centimeters. And we already know that this length was 4 centimeters. Since we know the length of the sides of the square as well as the length of this half circle, all we need to do is add them up to find the perimeter. I've gone ahead and done that already for you. Therefore, the perimeter of this composite figure is 18.3 centimeters.